Originally got started off with Hogs because my wife worked with Ben Surratt's wife, Erin, out at the Audubon Institute, and when their child got diagnosed is really how Hogs started. So we came out for actually the second annual. We missed the first event, but for the second one out on the fly, we came out and had a great time. And I was hanging out with Ben the next year. For the third annual, he asked me, would you like to come out and cook? And, my wife was 9 months pregnant at the time, but she let me come on out there and, go hang out with the guys and have a little bit of fun. And on Margaux's 5-month birthday, she was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, and, it took on a whole new meaning. She started her chemotherapy, and it's worked wonders. It took out her main tumor, but she still has a little residual in her bone marrow that we're hoping the second round that we just finished fixes. But so this year, for the fourth annual, when Ben asked me, will you turn around and be a part of my team again? He's like, can you do it? I'm like, absolutely. There's not a chance I'd ever miss it. This year, when it was out on the fly, it wasn't even in our minds. When I was cooking that year, my wife was pregnant. We never thought this would happen to us. I mean, you knowing somebody who it happens to, then you already, it makes you not think about it at all. It freaks you out. I mean, and especially she was only 5 months old. I mean, you really just gotten to meet her and know her, and you didn't know what was going to happen. It puts a lot of stress. I mean, it's hard enough, I can attest, raising a child because it's my first one. But now that she's crawling and deciding to put everything in the world that she can into her mouth if you don't stop her, yeah. When we found out about it, Ben was probably one of the first phone calls I made, because I'd always seen how he was able to hold up through everything. And I had to just give him a call to figure out, how do I deal with this? And he was a great help to me, and with his involvement with Hogs from the beginning, it's made sure that I've stayed a part of it and will continue to stay a part of it.
So what does Hogs mean for you?
A really fun time that helps a lot of people. I mean, if you just look at the amount of money that overall gets raised year after year, it's it's skyrocketing and becoming monumental amounts. And the more people that can come out and help, the more children. I never thought I'd be a stay-at-home dad. I mean, my wife's insurance was fortunately really good, but I never, this was not something I expected to be doing, staying home with her all day, changing diapers, and because she can't, and I'm also one of those people who always believes everybody needs, everybody should vaccinate their child. Well, she actually can't get vaccinations because they won't work right now, so I'm like, I can tell you, basically because right now, because without the vaccinations and not being able to go to daycare, I had to stay home with her and, raise her. And, as everybody knows, it really does take almost 2 incomes to turn around and keep a family going. So, the money's probably going to go to rent, utilities, and we'll cover as many bills as we can with it. It's going to be really tough. It's going to be hard. You're going to get scared. You're going to get freaked out. You're going to have arguments over nothing just because you're tense and nervous. And just hold on, have some faith, and it doesn't matter which one, just have something and it'll get better. You'll make it through it.